What's going on, everybody? David here. Today we're going to talk about the stimulus check timeline. But first off, on this channel we talk about personal finance and traveling on a budget. If that sounds like something interesting to you, please hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the little bell notification so you can get future updates on my videos. Okay, so first I'm going to talk about this timeline. So it's kind of a loose timeline. We don't have set dates. So it's kind of by week, and I'll talk a little bit about that in a second. And then I'm going to also do some frequently asked questions. So at the very end, we'll have some frequently asked questions. I'll answer those for you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing that you guys want to know is April 13th, between April 13th and April 17th, that's when the first round of checks will be mailed out. So as I was editing this video, we have some changes. So some people are reporting that they're starting to receive their checks. It's April 10th today, so they are receiving their checks. So we said April 13th, and that I'm still sticking to that April 13th for most people. I think what's going on is people are receiving notification that they will be getting a direct deposit. They might not physically have it yet, but they know that it's coming. So it'll probably roll out still on the 13th. Some people might have gotten it early, just like different banks. I know friends of mine where I work, they get their direct deposit a couple of days before I get my direct deposit. So that could be the situation as well. But I just wanted to put that out there. Now, one other thing too, the portal is up somewhat. So you have, if for non-filers, you can go on and put your information in there as far as if you want to, where you want to route your direct deposit. So that is available for non-filers. But for people who already filed their taxes 2018, 2019, and they want to make changes, that is still not available yet. And they say that that should be coming online. Hopefully by next week, it'll be coming online. So I just wanted to clear that stuff up. So if you filed your taxes in 2018, 2019, those are the people that will start receiving the direct deposits. Now, Social Security is also included in that if you filed your taxes. Now, if you didn't file your taxes for Social Security, you don't have to, but you're going to have to wait for the second round. And the second round, they're saying, should happen soon after that is what they're saying. So they're not giving us an exact date, but I would think probably the next week after that, then they're going to probably start sending out the Social Security direct deposits. And then from that point, if you have Social Security or if you filed your taxes but you didn't put your information in there as far as direct deposit information, then that's when they're going to start mailing out checks. And so when they start mailing out checks, that's going to be sometime in May. Hopefully it'll be early May. They'll start mailing out those checks every week. They're supposed to be able to mail out about 5 million checks. And so you could be at the end of that line. And if they're going by the how much money you make. So if you make from $0 to $10,000, the first checks will be mailed out to those people. And then if you make $10,001 to $20,000, then that'll be the second round of checks. And so they're just going to work it like that until they get all the way down to the very end. And like I said, it could end in September. So if you're at the higher end, maybe you make $98,000, well, then you're probably not going to receive your check until close to that September time, and it's not going to be that full 1,200. It's going to be a little bit less. If you guys want to know more information about exactly how the stimulus check is going to play out, you can check out. I have some videos up here you can check out. So that's what we know right now, and it's a little. I mean, we're still a little up in the air. It's not. There are no concrete dates. I like concrete dates, but I guess we are dealing with the federal government here, so they kind of want to give you, okay, this is the ballpark of when we think these things are going to be rolled out, but we will start seeing some action next week. So April 13th to April 17th, that's when we're going to start seeing the first checks come out. And then from that point on, then we'll see everything else roll out. It would be nice, though, if they kind of were a little bit better about giving us maybe a 2-day window or something like that. At least that will let people know, okay, I can expect a check on this day, so I can pay these bills with the check. One of the good things, though, that I do like about this is they're rolling this out now, and it's the middle of the month. So by May 1st, a lot of people will have received their checks, and they can use those checks to pay for rent, to pay for mortgage and bills and stuff like that. So I think that's another good thing. Okay, so I want to go into some frequently asked questions, so we'll go ahead and do that right now. Okay, so the first question here is, I'm disabled and I have a teenage daughter. It would be nice to get the $500 for her, but no one is talking about how to do that. Okay, that is a great question. And now that they do have the portal up somewhat, so they have part of the portal up, if you're receiving Social Security and you do want to claim a dependent, you can go in there and put that information in there so they know and they can send you the $500 check. Okay, next question. They need to make the portal for people to put direct deposit information. Checks can run till September according to IRS. Okay, so he's making a comment there, and then he's also asking a question, or he's making statements basically on both. Yes, they do need to get the portal going. They do have the link there, but it's not active. So we know it's coming online, and hopefully by next week it'll come online, and then you'll be able to update your information. So that will help out a lot of people who, let's say the information that you had in there has changed, or you just got divorced and you want to make changes that way. There are a variety of different reasons why you might need to update that information. So it will hopefully come online next week, April 13th, between April 13th to April 17th. Okay, next question. What if you owe taxes or have monthly payments? Okay, so that's an excellent question. Right now, the federal government is putting things on hold. So when it comes to your taxes, they're putting that on hold if you have back taxes that you owe, and they will still mail out the full check to you. So you're still going to get the full check. If it's $1,200, you're going to get the full $1,200, because you're in a situation right now where you might need to buy food and things like that. So they're not going to hold that back from you or take that to pay for your back taxes. Okay, next question. So what does a simple form look like for low-income taxpayers? So that's a really good question, and we do have part of the portal is open, and that is geared more towards the low-income taxpayers or people who don't normally file taxes. So go over to just check the link above, and I have all the information there, and you'll be able to find your way there, and you can input the information. I also show you the form, like the front page of the form, so you can see some of the stuff that you need to have prepared before you start filling out the simple form. And it shouldn't take very long to fill it out. It doesn't look like it has a lot of things that you need to put in there. So go ahead and check that out. Okay, next question. And this is actually more of a statement. Great information. I shared it on my Facebook page. You explained it very well. So I really appreciate that, Kim. If you guys have friends, family members that you think would really benefit from these videos, the videos that I've been putting out, please share that with them. That way they'll get this information. Hopefully they can make the right decisions when it comes to getting the stimulus checks and unemployment. I'm going to do unemployment videos as well. So if you have people that you know would benefit from this, please share it. Okay, this is going to be the last question. What if you have student loan debt and your income tax has been garnished every year by people you owed? Would you be able to receive the stimulus money? Okay, so now it's going to depend on who you owe money to and who's garnishing your money. So if it's the federal government that's garnishing money, then that's a situation where you will still get the full check. Now, if it's the state or if it's some other people that are garnishing wages, then that's unfortunately they'll probably still be able to figure out a way to get that money, unfortunately. So if it's a federal government, the federal government's putting stuff on hold. So if you have student loans through the federal government, you don't have to worry about it. You will still be able to get this check. But if it is through the state or through other means, then you're going to be in a situation where they're probably going to be able to at least put that money on hold and pull that money at some point. Okay, that's all I have for you guys today. If you have any comments, any questions, please post them down below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more, and check out these videos over here if you want to find out more about the stimulus check. Talk to you later. Bye.